game of the day. So this is round 2.
Round 2 of match number 1 here, featuring Bigatron going up against Team Solid Gaming. Bigatron now starting off the bands here with a nice little Hayabusa band. What do you guys think about this Hayabusa band? Let us know in the comments below. If you guys want to make your own predictions, you should make the predictions as well. Let us know in the comments below and we'll try to interact with you guys as much as we can. Mate is being
Your
banned
team
out here. What
is
do you think
banning.
about this? I mean, it's pretty standard, right? Except for the Hayabusa band though. That's a little bit...
But the Hayabusa ban is more so targeted, and that's quite clear. They
The
don't want
enemy
that to
is
come back
banning.
and bite them. Given how well they use Hayabusa before, Martis and Gushin here being removed as well. Fairly standard. I don't think so. Team Solid Gaming will decide not to do another ban here, given that they are the second pick this time around.
Well, we do see that with the completion of those 2 bans here coming in for the side BTR, it is now Team Solid Gaming poised to strike with another big ban here. Lancelot being
team
banned
is
out,
picking.
so I could think that we could see a little bit of Hellcat now. Oh, Grock yesterday
The
was banned
enemy is
100%.
picking.
So it's pretty nice to see that Grock now is being avoided in terms of the bans.
Well, Grock was not banned 100%. Grock was only banned 7 of the
Your
8
team
games.
is
7 of the 8
picking.
games, 90% is still a pretty high percentage in my opinion. But anyway, percentages all aside, we do see Jawhead and Hellcat now. So Hellcat is a very good option here whenever Martis, Fusion, and of course Lancelot is not available. So we do see that with the Jawhead and the Hellcat, this is going to be very, very interesting. Because when you look at Hellcat's passive, the race advantage, I mean, you can target. I mean, it's targeted silences every few seconds with a few seconds of refresh coming in. So that's going to be a big annoying factor
The
here. Every time an
enemy
enemy
is
casts spell, they
picking.
get silenced after that. So that's going to be something that the side of Solid Gaming can actually take advantage of, as well as the ejector coming in from the side of Jawhead. What do you think about this composition thus far here coming in from the side of BTR though, Sudo? I do see that there's going to be a high loss and Harley being picked up here, so mobility could be something that they could take advantage of.
I don't think so. This is more so about mobility here. I think it's a lot more about ground control specifically. You're looking at, with Jawhead and Hellcat over there, you want to be picking somebody that responds in kind in
Your
terms with
team
the crowd
is
control that's
picking.
coming through. And so you have the high loss pickup, which is a good addition with the Grock there. A good response coming from Team Solid Gaming, picking up Lolita, and also going to say that if there's going to be a team fight going on, having Fanny to either maneuver around it, utilizing Grock's additional walls, or having the split push, which I think is a better option, will be a good game plan for the composition they are rounding off here.
I totally agree with you, Sudo. I believe that the split push would definitely be better, and the amount of mobility that can be provided by the Fanny is going to be a game determinant here. But the thing is about the Fanny is, if
The
you spend a
enemy
little bit of
is
resources
picking.
to shut her down early on and to just stop her goal growth, that could prove a lot of problems here coming in from a lot of these teams.
Well, the only way to be removing out Fanny specifically is that if you stick a damage
Hovering over the Fanny will lock it up. Excuse me, hovering over the Kagura and will lock it up here. I'm looking forward to this as well. And Cyclops being picked out. Finally, I was saying yesterday that we should see a Cyclops sooner or later, but now, finally, after a while, a little bit of star power lockdown game. Are you guys ready? Ready or not? Here
5
we
seconds
go.
till the enemy reaches the
So
battlefield.
for the second
Smash them.
second time today, we're going to see
All troops deployed.
Team Solid Gaming going up against Bigatron, and this time Hellcat has not won an item. So Team Solid Gaming opting for this interesting strategy again.
Mana crystals here coming in from the side of Cyclops here, and that's going to help him with the early game pushes and engages here. He needs to get to level 3 and level 4 for him to basically set up some really interesting fights for their team.
Yes, they will be trying to set up fights. It looks like there's an invade already going on the bottom side here. So Bigatron will manage to steal away one of the jungle camps right now, and we're going to be able to just spot out Kagura and Grock. They see eye to eye in the little jungle that they have out there. It looks like it's going to be a little harassed. Hellcat will be able to blink forward, but still now propsing the wave. Bigatron is just showing really, the comfort in being able to do this. It looks like there is going to be a response, specifically Lift does get hit on by Grock that's there, but Natalia is coming from the side as well. The answer from now Harley is there, and the first blood will go over Grock. Is the first one to fall, but it looks like they will be able to secure 1 kill back in return. Bigatron getting a little bit of a goal advantage as now Liv is in a little bit more of a trouble, still wanting to skirmish.
Well, we do see that Liv now trying to get control of the mid side, whereas top side lane priority might be in favor for the side of TSG. So this could be very, very, very hard coming in for the side of TSG if they want to go fight for it. Oh, you see that there was a bit of a bug there involving the bear.
Turtle resurrecting
So
soon.
we do see that there is going to be a push over to the bot side. On top here, we're going to see YAM now being hit up. And a little bit of hits here for the proxy to start off. Vin and Fabians as well as Rage now hanging out over to the turtle here. Fruits to bear. Will they be able to hold on? And there it goes. It's going to be Sugin. It gets taken down.
slain an
Beautifully
enemy.
done by Rage. And it was just set up nicely for it. TSG in a bit of trouble here.
Yep. In fact, we are going to go back into
An
the game
ally
right now.
has
Alright,
been
we are back
slain.
into the game. We're gonna watch it, and oh my goodness, here comes Solo. Solo's now, MB, taking a few hits in the jungle here. Oh, Liv, look at the amount of damage Liv gets hit with, and this is gonna be bad here. Look at that Rage now. Rage gotta be careful. He might get ejected in that situation. Luckily enough, was able to get away. We do see Mr. V now over to the bot side. Fabians and YAM now going to be closed in by Kram. Kram just walks past the Natalia, and this could be very interesting here. Fabians now being targeted by the Hellcat.
I mean, every time you use the dash to get out instead of in, that's not really a good sign. So Bigatron not finding the collab that you're looking for, so Team Solid Gaming will be able to outmaneuver them just for now. At 2-2, the goal lead is, a mere 500
Your
at this
team
point. So a lot
destroyed
more
a turret.
of a solid game coming up from TSG. But can they keep it up? As Sumi will be the next one to fall down. Knockdown is there, and
An
finally
enemy.
does catch up to Fanny, which means with Fanny being answered, that top lane should be free and open for them to push out. But opting not to go in for the tower specifically, wanting to go in for the turtle instead.
I mean, there has to be that.
Members of Bigatron that was having the disconnect this time around, it was the members of Team Solid Gaming, so
An
it is not
ally
the same
has
issue that's
slain
happening
the
on both
turtle.
sides. Now we're going to see Turtle does get secured by Bigatron, and they should be quite happy with that. However, YAM will get caught out here, does flicker away. We're going to see the crash impact all the way to the end, but Grock is still happily going to be surviving. At the same time, we're going to see that Hellcat does manages to escape as well. So victories all around.
Kram now cramming his base, trying to get a really big kill here onto YAM. And we
Our
do see
turret
that
has been
priority
destroyed.
shifting towards the side of BTR as they take off that top. As they take off TSG's top turret, and we're gonna we do see that Solid Gaming now is going to be chased off against by Rage here. I do like the fact that Jill manages to get that what's it called? To get some really nice long range shots here. Oh, we do see Sun in here pushing out to the mid side, and it seems that BTR now, Jill and Vin, looking towards setting up something interesting over to the top side here. Wondering how that's going to pan out for them.
An enemy has
Oh,
been slain.
as we
Ally
say,
has
already
been
it's going to be a
slain.
killing spree here, 1-for-1, but it's going to be Team Solid Gaming
An
that comes back
ally
in,
has been
and the
slain.
Jawhead himself that gets the kill. 1-for-1 in their favor, and it seems that it is.
Nice
In-
stun out there, and Bigatron will be the next one to fall out here. Rage might not be able to escape. However, the slipperiness of Harley might prove it to be, and the nice
ally
stun
has
forward
been
Kagura
slain.
coming with the damage as well. And now we're
Our
going to see,
turret has been
unfortunately,
destroyed.
we
An
don't
enemy
quite
has been
escape the
slain.
Grock. 5-5, but Bigatron still has a clear 4,000 goal lead, and that's primarily because of the 3 turrets that they already have.
I mean, they already have 3 turrets, so that's going to give them a lot more than just gold. It's going to give them so much breathing space that I feel that they can work with. You get a little bit of breathing space, you're going to realize that your games are definitely going to be a little bit more easier to manage.
Turtle
because you already
resurrecting
know
soon.
which lane is going to be pushed off at which point in the game, and you already know what kind of rough positioning that's going to be taken by the side of from the side of the enemy team. So we do see that sees now, oh, it's going to be Turtle here. It's going to be focused on, wondering how that's going to go down from the side of the BTR.
An
BTR
ally
will be
has
able to get
slain
it
the
down.
turtle.
They get the
Out.
second turtle as well, just in time past that 6-minute point, or else it would have spawned out the Lord instead. So they still continue to get the additional gold as well. And Bigatron, really pushing themselves forward within this game. And here we're going to see, it looks like Solid might be the next one to fall down. In fact, it will be Vin secures that kill.
Vin now taking a lot of damage here coming in from Kram.
You have been
beautifully done.
slain.
The Hellcat now taking that kill. Beautifully done. So we do see that Rage now
You
pushing out.
destroyed a turret.
There goes the spin to Win coming in from the side of the Fanny here. Over
You
the
have
outside.
slain an enemy.
Another kill here goes off towards the Grock. And we do see that they are pushing it out. And they are pushing it hard over to the mid and bot side. This is going to open up the bottom side of the map for the members of BTR, and they will be able to fight off their lord and claim it for themselves.
I mean, we want to talk about Bigatron and their strategy. In the early stages of the game, they were doing quite heavy invades into the jungle that's there. And what Team Solid Gaming was trying to do was, to stabilize the game by going into lanes. However, they have not been successful in this, given to the fact that Bigatron's towers and turrets are completely untouched.
Yeah, it is completely untouched, and mainly because of the lack of damage that they're able to push up. And we do see now, oh my god, YAM now try to push it off. Hellcat not so far behind, and this is where Team Solid Gaming decides to turn it all on and try to go for
Killing spree.
that nice little tiebreaker here. Jill flickers away.
Our turret has been
There it
destroyed.
goes. Nice little dodge here coming in.
The stun comes through, but it looks like it will be not enough time, as now we're going to see Kagura does umbrella herself out of the way. Fanny is now into the fray again. Rock is super low. Kagura gets punished for her overstay. And now TSG is on a further back foot as the goal lead balloons to 6,000 ahead, and the kills is 11-8.
Well, like I said beforehand, like you said beforehand, it is ballooning out of control here coming in for the side of BTR. TSG walking into situations where it doesn't benefit them as much as other teams does.
No, in fact, there's something they probably need to fix, the leak in their team before it happens out here. We're going to see Bigatron really showing, the confidence and hold onto this game. Grock going all the way out there, and immediately TSG does not want to respond to that Grock in their face.
They definitely, oh wait, hold on, before anything though, it's going to be Rage here over to the mid side, and they could pick off a pick here onto MB. Some really, really good cards being thrown out. MB in a bit of trouble. And we do see that Rage now could be the primary focus of Kram. Kram not too far behind there. They go, this will be bad here. You don't want to be close. And
Silver does get caught out here. This is a good chance for Bigatron to be able to secure out Lord. It looks like we will come out to that one final hit. It does get secured out. Harley gets it, but still additional kills that are coming to Solid. Gets whacked right at the back of his head. And on top lane, we're going to see that Tyler gets an additional kill. Only Liv is alive at this point. And TSG now behind by 10,000. And soon they will have the big man Lord knocking on their doorsteps.
Well, big man Lord on the way to make his move here. Rage in a spot of bother here will be able to top hand his way out of there. So we do see that members of the side
Our
of
turret has been
now
destroyed.
defending the turret whatever way they can from the ruthless onslaught that is BTR. BTR looking towards ending it as quickly as
Your
possible.
team destroyed a
Towards
turret.
defeating them down. With some really
Your
crazy
team
fights here.
destroyed
And Kram
a
now
turret.
in the middle of it. This is going to be bad here. Kram has to flicker away. The shield is pretty good. MB now in the middle of it, trying to protect the court, as MB takes a lot more damage as priority now from the Fanny, trying his best to get the damage needed to stop this engage here as Mr. Vi takes down the Hellcat as they push it up. Look at the amount of damage by both these teams here.
Double kill.
And we just see a double kill here coming in. And could it be enough though? Oh, look at that.
It will not quite be enough. The injector will not be able to sustain and keep them into it. And just like that, right now, top of the standings is going to be the Singaporean team.
Ooh.
Sorry, my bad.
Indonesian.
They are not even at the top of the standings because Bigatron lost yesterday.
Oh.
So finally, Bigatron gets, 3 points to go up there.
I mean,
And Team Solid Gaming now is unfortunately firmly in last place. However, they will find company with the next matchup that's going to be coming through. Looking at the damage that's being poured out here, we're going to see that as much as Kagura tried to really contribute much into it, we're only going to see that, the rest of the team were at least half of the damage behind, and that is a tough road to literally be carrying. But Liv, do